Hey, welcome to the Two Boys in the podcast, hosted by yours truly, Alan. These two other boys.
Yeah, I'm Thomas. I'm on the left of the mic.
Yeah, I'm Nick. I'm on the middle of the mic.
I'm Alan. I've already introed myself. Why am I doing this again? A little bit about me and furthermore the boys. I'm paraplegic. I'm currently missing my left leg, but
It was a car accident.
Yeah, it was awful, tragic stuff.
Kind of tragic, yeah.
There's Thomas. He likes to beat small marsupials to death with baseball bats.
You're
Facts.
not wrong. I think like Cat brings him in and they're sort of already half-winded. But at that point it's just mercy killing.
Yeah. Tom, anything else you'd like to share about yourself?
I do have a cold at the moment, so if I sound a bit hoarse.
Yeah, he's gonna give it to us, and then we'll.
Yeah.
You can't tell, but Tom just put quotation marks in around cold and then licked Nick directly on the mouth,
Yeah, I liked it though.
implying
not
that.
open mouth, so I don't get anything. But,
Okay, Nick, what do you know about? What do we know about you, Nick?
Well, my name's Nick, and I guess I can call myself a gamer, but
me too.
but I don't know. Like, I guess that's just how I describe myself as. Anyway, let's move on.
It's just my identity. That's just my truth, personally. So yeah, I'm a gamer.
I'm a gamer in soul.
Speaking of Halloween, it's currently the 29th of October
Yeah,
as of recording.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That is 2 days off Halloween. Today's 2 days off Halloween.
Yeah, it's nuts.
What is it? 2?
Yeah, it's true.
I can't count.
Is it the
Today,
29th?
tomorrow,
29th,
the day after that is Halloween.
2 days to Halloween.
2 days to Halloween.
Speaking of Halloween, anyone got some spooky stories that you want to tell?
Yeah, I won.
Oh, what is it?
Tom,
All right.
it's almost as if we
Yeah,
pre-planned
so
this,
it's
that you'd have a
spooky
spooky story to tell.
Yeah.
Don't clear your throat and into the mic.
If I sneeze, we'd be through.
We're getting deducted points as
It's
we
fine, it's fine.
speak.
Alright, so it was Halloween, I believe it was 2017, and myself, my friend Kieran, and my other friend Jared. Jared's quite big at the time, yeah. And he
Kind of big, kind of rotund, kind of husky.
we're going around. We all had these latex polar bear masks. Not polar. I had the polar bear. They had other animals. And Jared, who's quite large, you know, probably the size of, if you couldn't see his whole body, a full-size male. He was wearing a pink skin suit. You know those ones, morph suit they're called, like those pink guy ones.
Yeah, we want to blend into a completely
Yeah.
pink surrounding like the military uses when they're invading Iraq for the 16th time this year.
Yeah, you don't even ghillie, but yeah. And then he's wearing that pink suit. He's just bulge and everything. And then we're sort of walking around, and there's some adult females in like this park area.
Yeah.
It's quite a large park area, almost a forest. And then we decided, you know, Halloween, let's give them a spook. So we just sprinted after them. I had a baseball bat on me and a polar bear mask. And Jared's really fast as well. He had a big pink morph suit and he was really fast. So we chased them down fully, and they got to their houses. So then they hid in the houses and we left and we thought, yeah, that's fine.
Tom, are you just like
No,
on
no, no.
camera
No,
confessing to harassing some women on
It's
the
fun.
street?
We
No,
thought it
this
was
isn't
funny
real.
because it's Halloween. It
That's
is
fine.
real, it is.
I tracked down some women and I threatened to break
I literally
their knees.
never lie. I
He's
never
just
lie.
joshing.
No,
It's just
seriously.
him, bro. No.
You can ask 2 witnesses, alright. And then
God.
and then we're trick or treating later on, and this car rocks up, real trashy looking car.
Yes.
These two boys hop out. Boys, I mean, probably like 18, 19, and they have no shirts on. They have bandanas over their masks pre-COVID, so it's kind of spooky. And then they had like one of them had a wrench, and the other was like like a lift, for
Are
construction.
you describing this scene
So
from
they're
Diary
like-
of a Wimpy Kid?
It's kind of like that.
No, that's the
I'm
scene
not.
from.
I'm not doing that. I'm
so
not doing that. This is real. This is actually real.
You hid in the house,
Yeah,
and
the
then
three
your
of us
friend
are sort of
Rowley
standing there.
snitched. Then the bullies waited outside your house because you whippersniffered their car.
That's not what happened. And then they sort of walked out, came up at us and like threatening to kill us with the weapons, because we'd scared. They're like, it turns out it was a girlfriend. I think one of them was a girlfriend. So then we almost died. And then the person in the house was like threatening to call the police on them, cause threatening kids, because they probably didn't think Jared was a child. I think he was 14 at the time, and so that was kind of spooky for them, I guess. So that's my scary story.
Also, Jared used to be
Tom,
fat.
it wasn't.
He wasn't fat. He was just like 6'1".
He's
a
tall.
tubby.
I didn't say he was
I
tubby.
said it was tough. I said he was.
big.
I was implying that. He said he
Ah.
was big.
Yeah,
I was thinking like
I wasn't
bulky.
talking fat. I was talking tall.
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
That was just nowhere near what my Halloween story was. Like yours is like an actual tangible threat. Like you could have been beaten to death by 2 men.
Yeah, no, they had,
Frankly, I don't believe it.
they had red eyes. No, you can't say that because
No,
then they won't
well,
believe it.
Well, frankly, I don't believe it.
No,
That's
it's
just
fine.
my
Frankly,
opinion.
I'm
Go ask
skeptical.
Kieran or Jared, man.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
My Halloween story is a bit different. I was very young at the time. And
Is
was
this
the
one where the dog eats your shit? That's another time.
That's another time. So this is a Halloween story. It's very spooky.
Okay.
So this is the first time I ever went. Nick, you better be thinking of the Halloween story because we're coming to you last.
Yeah, you can't.
Yep.
circles
So
around.
this is the first time I ever went camping, and it was near this little river. Beautiful spot at daytime. Some kids used to just run into the bush and yell "cooey" because that was the best thing we had back in the day.
That's Australian.
Yeah. So anyway,
Fuck.
after the campfire had gone out and everyone's gone to bed, I get this thing where I'm like, when I'm in a new environment and or it's cold and or I'm near the outdoors, I need to pee in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I get that as well.
Yeah, I think everyone gets that.
Yeah.
So, I wake up, I sneak out of my tent as not to wake my parents, and there's this like little brick shit house, which you go to the toilet.
Okay, yeah. Is it
And-
flushable? Because they're not usually flushable.
Not at
Long
all
drop?
flushable.
Long drop.
Just long drop.
You know, baby fell in one of those and drowned once. Like actually.
I believe
It's in
that.
the
That's
Australian
terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine dying like that. That's gonna be like
Okay.
the worst way to go.
I'm gonna censor that, but you're on warning, Nicholas.
I'm on thin ice.
You're on thin ice.
No swearing.
You're on
Spook-
thin f***ing ice, Nicholas. Watch your f***ing tongue. Don't.
You can
Hey,
beep that. You can beep
I
that.
can that.
You can beep that. That's fine.
Should I
it's
just
fine.
cut?
Continue,
I'm
continue.
fine.
Sorry,
Fine.
brick house. Yes.
Yeah, brick house. So, I know, like, as a rational 17-year-old child,
You're 7. Okay.
I'm completely aware that what I saw was impossible.
Uh-huh.
But as a tiny little, I want to say 10-year-old boy, I was probably younger than that, like single digits. Regardless,
We all were at one
I
point.
saw this huge human-like thing. Like, it was just tall. It was probably just a tree moving, but I swear it had eyes and it was moving.
Probably a skinwalker. I see those.
I
all
was
the
just
time.
scared of them. Like, I couldn't go over to the toilet because
Was
if
it Siren Head?
shut up, you're dating this so much.
Come on.
It was-
It could have been Siren
It was
Head.
not. It was like
Siren
it was like an ent.
The hero
You
brain?
know, like ents from
Yeah,
Lord
I
of the
know
Rings,
ents.
but like much skinnier and taller. Like
Ah.
you know how some
That's kind of terrifying.
how some eucalypts get taller like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I swear I saw this thing. So I could not go to the toilet. Like I knew if I went in there, I was going to be beaten to death by branches.
Yeah.
I was just terrified. So I
makes sense.
stood in like the darkness, trying not to stumble over the half-dead campfire. And I was thinking, okay, there are 2 options. I either go back to bed and probably piss myself, or I brave it and go over there. So I went with option C and pissed behind the tent,
That's right, man.
and then went to bed.
Did it like go under the tent and you get a soggy floor?
Did not.
Okay.
I was like a fair bit behind it.
How old were you?
I don't know. It was old enough where that was acceptable.
Oh, yeah.
Or young enough where that
You
was
think
acceptable.
skinwalkers are real?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
I do. Actually, no, I don't.
Yeah, so moral of the story, I saw some stuff in the trees. Ooh, spooky.
Vietnamese, dude. Something like he's up there. He's climbed up there.
That's racist.
That is racist.
Is
can't
it
say
racist? I'm referencing
Well, I
the
have
Vietnam
to
War.
censor it if it's racism.
Nah.
That's not racism at all.
All right. It's just
It's
historical.
It's just a friendly joke.
It's a historical reference.
Yeah.
Speaking of
and Nick's
Vi-
Vietnamese as well, so it's not even that bad. I literally have
that's not at
Vietnamese
all
friends.
true.
Well, now I just do seem racist.
Okay,
Thanks,
so Nick,
Cameron.
do you have a spooky story?
I have I think one which kind of ties into Halloween.
Yep.
But so this was like between, I don't know, 2010 and like 2016.
Calm down. Slowly talking.
Yeah, stay
And-
talking, man.
And
Got a podcast here.
my dad and I would go on these walks, like at the back of the house, like to this farm
Oh yeah.
where he told me that this psychopath serial killer lived there.
Is that true?
Yeah.
No, you make this up.
Then legit. And
Your dad was bullshitting, right?
well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
So this is like a series of events that happened. So we
Lemony
went.
Snicket's a series. Of
Yeah, a
events.
series of unfortunate events. So we walked through the bush and we were walking, and my dad was like, "Now this place is scary because do you know what happened here?" And I was like, "What happened?" And then he was like, "Well,
Sure.
some guy killed a bunch of people, chopped them up, and buried them at this farm."
I like how you did the accent for your dad. Like, You know what happened here, mate? And then you just dropped it instantly.
I'll keep going.
You dropped it like your dad dropped it on your head at the age
You know
of
what he did?
6.
He dropped me down the stairs.
Did you really?
Well, I mean, he fell down the stairs
With you.
holding me, and he was like going down the stairs like boom, boom,
And he
boom.
used you as a cushion to soften his impact. And that's why he turned out this way.
Nick's Vietnamese, by the way.
Yeah, I actually am.
Keep bringing this up.
I actually am.
Yeah.
Fine.
And
Take your word for
and
it.
so we went to this farm, and I swear on the Lord, we went near there, and my dad was like, "Did you hear that?" And I was like, "Hear what?" A woman screaming. I was like, "What do you mean?"
Classic dad prank.
And then he was like, "Oh, we gotta run!" And then and then we were running, and I was like, "Oh my God, no, no, no!" And then he was like, "Okay, come on, we gotta get to the car, come on." And then we got in the car, and then he was like, "Do you hear that chainsaw?" And I was like, "What chainsaw?" And then I started hearing it because I thought I could actually hear it. It was like, "Oh shit, we gotta go!" And then we got in the car, we revved back, and we went like, it was like, "Oh," and then he was like, "Did you not see that guy?" I was like, "What guy?" He's like, "The guy chasing us with the chainsaw." And I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And he was like, "Yeah." and then we left.
Yeah, it's a classic dad prank.
Yeah, so has he ever actually told you straight up that that didn't happen?
And then a few years after, like before we started moving, he was like, when it was being demolished, the farm, he was like, I was like, "Dad, is that all real?" And he was like, "Oh no, I was just playing a joke."
He's
Yeah,
pretty
just
doing that
lied.
if you
And then I
have
was
peace
like,
of mind.
"Oh, are you serious?" And then he was like, "Yeah."
Your dad debriefed you like how long after? If this
Yeah,
is a
it's
psychological
It
experiment,
kind of was like flipped up. Because
you believe there was an actual psychopath in those
yeah, I believe
woods
that there
with
was a guy living there
chains-
who was
That was when
killing
you were
people.
fat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's like it started when I wasn't fat,
Yeah.
and then I got fat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But
For
yeah,
those of you that don't know, Nick was a fat Vietnamese child a few
Yeah.
years back.
I was also fat, but I was never Vietnamese.
Yeah.
I don't think you were fat.
I was okay. I got really fit for a small amount of time because I got really into Just Dance 3 for the
Yeah.
Nintendo Wii.
Uh-huh.
Like I played that game religiously. Like as soon as I got back home from school, I think I woke up 2 hours early in the morning just to go to it.
Mm.
And for some reason I just stopped because I think I got like genuinely, and this could be my
Heart pain?
no, this could be my child brain misremembering things, but I thought I had abs. I genuinely thought that I could see my abdominal muscles, and I got really fat after that too.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's-
wasn't fat, but I was
guilty
just
of it.
chubby.
Why'd you get so chubby, huh?
I just stopped exercising.
Oh, that's not
Then I went back onto Taekwondo. And then I got some back pain and knee pain, then stopped. Now I'm
Nice.
back here.
Wait, do you still do taekwondo?
No, I stopped.
Oh,
But what I do now is what I do is put on some music and work out in my bedroom. And
Yeah, I
that's
had
it.
like
What kind of
about 3
exercises do you
kilogram
do?
weights.
Oh, just weights.
Kind of huge.
Yeah.
You ever do
Pump my
sit-ups?
guns.
Can I feel?
Because my core is so
Oh shit, he's getting some.
Mm.
Can I feel yours?
Yeah.
He's getting some too.
Mm. Nick's got the most guns out of all of us.
Yeah, he used to be chubby and then he got
Yeah,
skinny.
because he's a chick magnet.
Yeah,
chicken wing.
basically.
For those of you who don't know, Nick's got a nice Vietnamese girlfriend.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, Tom, you keep bringing up Vietnam. I think you want to go to something.
Are you racist?
No, I'm genuinely just trying to reconcile after being racist earlier.
You're trying to force diversity by making completely
We're not all white.
people.
We're not all white.
Nick's the least white of us, and his mom's just a different kind of white.
She's
yeah,
a
pretty
wog.
much.
She is a wog.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
wog too.
If Tom said that, I'd be like, oh,
Hey,
can we
I'm-
say that?
I'm
But you can
Vic
say
Creek,
it.
yeah.
You're half, I
It's
suppose.
about the intent. If there's
Yeah,
no
the
malicious
intent behind
intent,
it. It's just a descriptive word, I
yeah.
suppose.
Like, I can say the N word as much as I want.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cut this part.
No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Yeah.
Okay, so Vietnam. Tom, you went to Vietnam.
Yeah,
I
Alan
also
went
went
as
to
well.
Vietnam.
He went
I
to
didn't.
Vietnam as well.
Nick didn't go to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Should we describe Vietnam to Nick?
Yes.
All right. It starts off. We get there. Okay. A
You-
series of what?
Sorry, I'm looking at you guys' eyes. Are they really dilated? Are mine dilated?
Yeah. I mean,
Not that
my eyes
dilated.
red.
Look at each other.
It's like kind of.
Your eyes aren't that dilated.
Thanks, man. Yours aren't that.
You looked at me and then they went like really
Am I
small.
going crazy? No, your eyes are fucking huge.
Are they?
You get smaller
Really?
iris and pupils.
Honestly.
Maybe it's just the glasses.
Okay, anyway,
Back
Vietnam.
on topic. Vietnam.
We got there.
I'm only telling some of the story because it is quite a long one.
Yeah.
Alan can chip in, but
Yeah, I'll chip in. From
it was,
time
it
to
was
time.
I believe 12-day.
Was it 12? Really?
Yeah, I
12?
think it was 11 or
I thought it
12.
was 10. Maybe it could be. No, 10 was like what we actually did. 12 was everything. Because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
arrived,
yeah,
we just went to
yeah.
a hotel.
Played like 4 times.
Didn't we get on like 2 planes in the first. 4 planes on the first day?
2 in the first day, I think.
Yeah, 2 on the first day because we
Yeah.
had to get from.
That plane ride was the best part.
Oh,
Not
that
gonna lie.
part in the middle where it just dropped.
Like, people really do be getting scared at turbulence. Like, grow up.
No, it
Yeah.
was so fun. Like everyone around you was just
like a
terrified and
roller
feared for
coaster.
their lives, and you just felt the. vroom.
I'm the guy that screams from turbulence, but not out of genuine fear, just because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And claps when the plane
Tom's
lands.
the person that yells fire in a crowded theater just to get a reaction.
Yeah, no, I did clap when the plane landed like 4 times. That was we started like a group clap on one, but one just died out. So there's equal share of cringe and wholesomeness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once we got to Vietnam, what did we do?
I guess we sort of got off the plane.
Nick, if you got any questions, just
Yeah,
ask.
just go ahead.
because,
You're
this is a-
fueling this conversation.
just yeah.
And
Tom and I know
yeah.
what happened. You don't.
Yeah.
But-
So okay, so first off, we got off the plane. It was the humidity struck us like cray. Alright?
Yeah. Like
That
a
was-
steel
that was
baseball
insane.
bat
Like, I've been to
against
Port
a
Douglas
small
in
possum's
Queensland.
skull, like
we
Tom
do
would
all
very
live in
much know.
Australia. What? I missed all of that. I was sort of going off on a spiel.
No, you go.
Okay. I've been to like Port Douglas, Queensland, but that was like nothing in terms of humidity. Yeah, it's quite wet over there.
It is
And then
quite humid.
That
Quite-
hit us like immediately, and then we went into the sort of airport, and that stunk. Like that was horrible.
Like stunk like piss or like what?
No, it wasn't like a.
It's like,
like a
the way I could describe it is like a smog, but if smog smelled like some rotten carcass.
no, it was
sounds
like
awful.
food,
That
but
actually
it
sounds
was like a
awful.
bad Indian restaurant.
That's awful.
It just didn't smell good. It smelled like curry and all these weird food.
I,
Probably just 'cause
I
I'm
did not
culturally,
smell any curry.
It wasn't like curry. It was the same genre. Okay, it was like
Genre- a
a weird,
spice.
not good smelling thing. Food. All right, that's what I'm trying to
It's
say.
just your white palate not adjusting
Yeah.
to different cultures, Tom, because
Probably.
we all know you're racist.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah.
All right, and so we're in there, and then we catch a bus, and there were a lot of people on that bus. There were 2 buses actually. I don't know from there. Alan, you take over.
Okay, from that bus, we got split off into separate groups, little camps, if you will. There were like 4 or 5 of us, and I could be misremembering this, but on the first night, did they say you can either go to bed or eat?
Yeah, they did that. We didn't
Yeah.
get to eat dinner unless we
just-
wanted to.
Yeah, they
So
were
I guess
like,
we did.
okay, if you're hungry, come with us. Did we have anything to eat on the first day?
There was plain food.
Plain
The
food.
plain food
That's
was
all I
good.
can remember.
I had like
That's
a
alright.
meat pie. That was lit.
They were pretty good
That's
though.
pretty
People
Like, it was,
underrate plain food.
plain food is surprisingly
My
good for
one
what it is.
experience,
Yeah.
one sample size, they underrate it.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
then,
anyway. So I went out to this back alley where they served us some rice and orange chicken, which I'm not a big fan of rice, and chicken is, in my opinion, the blandest meat.
yeah, I
serious?
agree.
You really?
I
I
genuinely
mean, with
think
good
that.
sauce and like stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
butter
it can be
chicken
good, but like
and
by
everything
itself, I'd
ties.
rather eat. I think pork is the best meat out.
Pork is
I
pretty
agree.
good.
I agree.
Yeah.
Pork is the best.
But a lot of people don't like
Pulled
pork.
pork shoulder is the peak
Oh.
meat. That is the
Oh,
peak
Have you
meat.
had
That's
pork
lit.
like sweet and sour pork on a hot plate?
Oh,
Not sweet and sour. My brother made it through a thing. You can literally get your fingers with gloves and just like tear it apart.
Oh yeah, pulled
so
pork is
easily.
delicious.
It's awesome. Those for Christmas.
Oh, crackling?
Crackling is overrated.
crackling is good.
Crackling is not overrated. It is appropriately rated. It is so good.
It's
yeah,
pretty good.
I like some. But it's really, it's either really good or really.
I
Yeah.
yeah, I suppose so, but I haven't had any bad
I broke my
crackling.
teeth on one.
Yeah,
before.
it's
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, jam.
So yeah, Vietnam.
Anyway, yeah.
It was a
had
really
some-
nice hotel we stayed in.
First night.
Yeah, first night. It was in what is Saigon? Yeah, Saigon is the bottom one, right?
Is that in Vietnam? I have no
Yes,
clue.
there are like 2
There
capitals.
was
There's Ho Chi
one
Minh and
place-
Saigon. There was
there was-
North and South Vietnam during the Vietnam War.
One place where I know the name, and that's like the last day we went.
Okay.
Ooh, when did we meet? Chi? Was that his name? No, not Chi.
Oh god, we forgot his name.
Oh, not.
Are we racist?
No. Was it Ho? It wasn't Ho.
Alright, for the purpose of this story, let's call him Ho.
No,
Okay.
that wasn't his name. We'll remember it.
Let's
Okay.
call him Chi.
Chi?
We'll ask someone else.
Chin.
Let's call him Vietnamese tour guide.
Yeah, Vietnamese tour guide. He was the best.
Yeah, he was awesome. I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's so cool. He taught me how to say like, oh my god, which is I forgot.
He wasn't a good teacher, but we loved him
No,
nonetheless.
Choy Oi. It's Choy Oi.
Choy Oi.
So now whenever I see Vietnamese on like online lobbies and games, I say Choi and it always gets a laugh. It's a true story.
Yeah, so he showed up on like, what was it, the second day?
You see that? Yeah.
Second day we went for a big hike through some
Hiking was the best part.
Hiking
I know
was
I said
pretty
playing
fun.
was
Was
the
it
best
rough?
part, but it was actually hiking. Hiking was the best part. Yeah, it was
hiking
rough.
was
but
the best part.
It was good rough because there was a reward at the end. It was
Yeah,
a nice
yeah.
view.
Yeah,
It was a
Oh,
new view.
yeah.
I've never seen landscapes like
like
that.
the camp I
Asian
went on.
landscapes are crazy.
Yeah, and all the rice fields, the way that they layer them, like
Yeah.
that is supreme intelligence
Yeah,
for what they
it's
have.
cool. Yeah.
That I cannot imagine that in Australia.
Yeah, it's very grueling. Like the amount of rice fields in Vietnam. Geez, I imagine in China where it's like, is that a bigger country?
Like I think they do a bigger export of rice in China, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Donald Trump sold rice to China? Did he? I think
No.
he did. He did.
Did he?
Yeah. It was the excuse was good relations. Anyway, off topic. Hiking was the best part just because the view, like Asian landscapes are sick. You know that intro to Dragon Ball where Gohan's hopping over those steep, sudden, round hills?
Yeah,
I always
definitely.
thought that was kind of stupid, but it was kind of like that.
Yeah, yeah.
To Miss Spilsbury, you have no clue what we're talking about, but Tom knows,
Yeah.
so that's what matters.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and there's
Ooh, a target audience will know. Yeah.
Yes,
that's it.
yes.
Yes. Media.
Yeah, media.
Exactly.
Good marks. Good
Yes. Yep.
marks, yeah. We're doing this for Alan's media project. It's a hype 2020 production, right? It's the
Yeah.
end of the year. You can do whatever you want. You try to decide to do podcasts. I did photography. Nick did photography.
Yeah, everyone's doing
Sort of,
photography.
I just didn't want to do
It's difficult to do
photography.
film with COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Honestly, we could have done we could have done film now since it's 25 kilometers and stuff.
Yeah, but it's got to be outside. I'm not really good with like. Oh,
Yeah.
I suppose natural
No,
lighting's
you-
pretty good.
Maybe
We're
we
getting
should just
so
drop
off
this and do
topic.
film.
Okay.
No. Okay, yeah. So
It's good to trail
We're doing
off.
it once, and then if we like it, we'll do it more. We'll probably do it more anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
even if it's just for us getting to talk
Yeah.
in media.
Yeah.
It's still fun.
Yeah.
And so yeah. Alan, take it away, Vietnam.
Thank you. Vietnam, beautiful landscapes, but then you got to like the towns.
Yeah, town's a bit scummy, but that's
Yeah.
expected of a third world country.
They were very developing nation, Thomas.
No, let's be realistic.
We got to change the language.
The cities were
Developing
quite
nation.
impressive. There was some good architecture.
In like the good cities,
Yeah.
the big cities.
Yeah.
But the saddest part I found was all the stray dogs.
Yeah, there's so
It
many
was
stray
like,
dogs.
so depressing.
That's sad.
They don't treat dogs very kindly either.
No.
It's kind of.
It was like
They
one-
eat dog as well.
They-
Like
do
they're
they?
actually
Do they?
killing- Yeah,
I did not see
I saw
that
dogs
anyway.
getting sold in a meat market.
Really?
Yeah, it was in Saigon.
Dude.
We're walking around the streets. I saw a dog getting sold.
I'm not going to comment because I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to sound
It's
racist.
a delicacy.
Not everything's. Why do you think everything's racist?
Yeah.
I'm just walking on some
White guilt.
thin ice. I'm not sure. I'm very white. I'm not sure.
Let's get off the racist
White.
topic.
I like white.
Oh, it's in Vietnam.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So-
the cities were nice. Architecture was nice.
Oh, first night we stayed. That
First
was a
night
little. Like, I actually really like that place as well.
That was the hotel, right?
No, sorry, not the first night. First night after hiking.
After hiking. I don't remember.
They
Remind me.
had this thing up here, and then you go down, and then you'd have the boys and girls cabin. Girls were slightly closer.
Oh, is that with like the sinking ceiling?
I think so.
I don't think that was the second night.
Was it?
I don't know. Let's talk about that anyway. That was fun, but no one liked me, so I got my own room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the boys slept
Oh
in
yeah,
their
and
own room.
I could peek into your room.
Yeah, there was a crack in the wall. You could peek into my room.
Yeah. I slammed my head against one of the awnings and slept for 3 hours, and none of the like. There were
I remember
two
that.
boys
I was
in my
telling you have to
cabin.
go to sleep.
There were
Because
two boys in my cabin just didn't wake me because they thought I was, sleeping instead of having a major concussion.
yeah.
After I slammed my skull into a wooden frame and then passed out.
It happens, man.
Yeah. There were some frogs around there. Did you see any of them?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, some cute frogs.
cool,
So, Nick,
cool animal.
what do
I
you
saw
wanna know?
fireflies. That was lit. Oh no, remember that place we stayed where all the boys were shirtless sitting on the
We will
balcony
sounds
bit,
kinda
and then
wrong.
they got told off because the girls were like, if they're shirtless, we should go shirtless, and no one contested that, but they still like the boys still got in trouble.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Do you remember that place? It was the place.
Nick, I've got a certain person who'd love to see you hear you say that.
Oh yeah, here is it.
Who?
Miss Dinner. I forgot her last
Miss
name.
Dinner.
There it is. We're gonna have to censor that part. Okay.
That's not it.
Yeah.
That's not even a name.
He, wants to hear you say, "Oh, I'd love to see some women shirtless."
Yeah. Well, no,
Who
that's
doesn't
not
wanna-
even
Who doesn't
controversial.
want to see women shirtless?
Yeah.
She understands that.
Yes. Miss
It's
Pillsbury.
fair enough.
Miss Spilsbury
No,
won't.
we're not
We
trying to supposed to be this
apologise.
part.
Yeah, no.
No.
Alright,
We are?
No, we went. No.
No. It's censored.
Yeah.
Edited.
Alright,
It's
let's
not
go back to
censored,
Vietnam.
but we're
Back
being
to
the
Vietnam.
Basically, we're sending Miss Pillsbury, our media teacher, a 10-minute clip of this. Yeah.
Wait, how long did you want it? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, probably something
Yeah,
like that.
10 minutes. She wanted to like really sensitive. No, we're fine. We're doing longer, but
Yeah.
we'll send her an edited
Yeah,
version.
we're gonna put this on the YouTube channel, and we're
Yep.
gonna do the clips to
Yeah,
her.
please like and subscribe.
Shut up.
Can you actually? We're
Don't
trying to...
Yeah,
don't
please.
like, don't subscribe.
No, what? We're trying to build an audience.
Yeah, we're trying to
Fine,
build
like and
audience.
subscribe if you want. If you enjoy it.
If you enjoy our content,
Oh, we probably will have cameras next time.
Don't call this content.
this is
It is
literally content.
Literally content.
Technically,
People
but,
will
like,
Me
find
sitting
this
in a room
funny.
doing nothing is content. It doesn't mean it's good.
yeah, like I feel like content should only be given to good stuff.
Okay, I have a
Yeah,
question
that's
about
a-
Vietnam.
Yeah,
Yes.
Kimboy water.
Kimboy
here we go.
water
Here we go.
is the most vile,
Yeah.
disgusting excuse for a liquid
Why?
on this entire godforsaken earth.
Why? Why?
I've been told very many times that my description of Kimboy water is pretty accurate. Okay, if you ever go to Asia, don't drink it. But basically, this is how you make it. You get water, just normal H2O water, and then all the minerals that are normally in it, and then you put in 6 drops of milk, and that's that.
That's it.
It's just water with 6 drops of milk.
And you
It's
just think
awful.
like, oh, that sounds bad, but it's probably not as bad as you're describing.
It's
It
thick
is
and
awful.
slimy. It's
It is-
so bad.
Yep.
You should never be describing water as silky.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Silky is the
disgusting.
perfect word for it. Oh my lord.
And it wasn't just that; it was the entire experience surrounding Kimboy
Actually,
water.
yeah.
And I'm convinced that it's cursed. And oh, I'm so sorry that I can't remember the Asian tour guide's name. As soon as he came back,
Yeah.
like everything got better. We got good water. It was
Yeah.
cold.
He's a
we-
legend.
Yeah,
He's the second coming of Christ.
I think he might be.
Yeah.
It's blasphemy, but you know what?
I'm Christian. I'm a devout Christian for those of
Yeah.
you anyway. That
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay.
Additionally, towards the last 5 days of Vietnam, we had to build a house using bricks.
For Habitat for Humanity.
Habitat for Humanity,
Yeah.
like as a charity thing.
You know,
That sounds like hard
retrospectively, it
labour.
just sounds like we're posh, spoiled boys
Yeah.
complaining
we do go to
about
a
hard
private
labor.
school, so.
Yeah.
But it's not really the same in Australia.
Hmm.
And we were building a house using bricks for 5 days. The routine was you wake up at
It wasn't
what, was
5,
6?
was it? It was 3.
It was 4. I think.
4, okay.
But 4, but they were dedicated 5.
Oh yeah, the last day.
Yeah.
And we just
And then-
showed up and did
So
nothing.
what time did we wake up? Do you think 7, 6:30, something
7.
Like
It was probably earlier than that.
We
It
go
felt
to-
like it.
that? It was a big hotel. We booked out basically the entire thing.
You know that orange drink that was just something?
Yeah.
I can't
I
describe it. It
threw
was.
up on that.
I feel like if you drink like enough of it. No wait. Like okay, everyone would be fine if they drank it, except like some people with certain allergies that would die if they were in the same room as it. It gives off that vibe.
Yeah. Okay. That's very clear, man. Thank you for that.
No, it's the way it is. Okay, it tastes like it's complete. Like drinking it for me wouldn't do anything. It just tastes a tad strange.
Yeah.
But I know there's some anaphylactic kid out there that if he touched it, his left side would swell up and he'd pass out within the next
die.
5 seconds.
Look, his heart's on the left side.
No, I was just going left because
Yeah,
it's
okay.
one of them.
That's fair enough.
It was very strange. It's like
It was very
fruit juice, but like concentrated
Yeah.
and processed and cordial with
Yeah.
fruit juice at the same time.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Nah.
good.
It was like they put orange flavoring and just put it in water. It wasn't great.
I didn't even.
I don't think it was actually juice. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
probably
here.
not. Just
The best way I can describe it is it's the juice equivalent of making cocoa checks, but with chocolate milk instead of regular milk. It was too overpowering.
Yeah. No, I reckon they did actually just get the flavoring found in, I don't know, lollies
Yeah.
and things like that.
And just put it in that.
Put it in water and add
Yeah.
some other stuff.
Would you want to live in Vietnam?
Those barely any sweetness.
No,
Actually,
no.
no, you know, I'd be rich, and also there were some nice, like genuinely.
There were
nice
some
areas.
pretty good places.
You remember that there was like a mountain we took a bus up to? You remember that mountain?
Oh, that
And
was
there was like
nice.
that. It was like a flat bit in a mountain, and it was like sort of foggy. and
Yeah,
That architecture.
that
it had,
looked
like
incredible.
a bunch of we went to that restaurant where we had a lot of food that I didn't get to eat. Yeah,
Oh,
it was-
some
that was
people got
great.
very
I was
sick
there.
because they ate some watermelon that was
I
tainted.
vibed on the balcony. Remember that one I vibed on the balcony and you would keep telling me you're gonna fall because it was cracked and tilted.
Yeah. I was confident Tom would have just fallen to his death.
Yeah.
We
I was-
slept together. That was
yeah.
fun.
Don't guys, we made a pillow wall out of our hiking.
You're not
bags,
gonna
it's
even
fine.
question that. You're just gonna laugh it off. We slept together.
Well, I mean, it sounds believable.
We did. Well, yeah. We've done it like 3 times.
Yeah.
We did it with Regan in the room at the actual like.
Yeah, that was the
joint.
one.
Yeah.
It was
And then
once.
there was that in the I think it was Saigon. It was the one where we were dubbing over the TV.
That okay.
Yeah.
That was the same place, wasn't it?
No. No, the one was a building hotel, right?
Okay.
And then there was the third time we it was a balcony. The second time was with the window. I kept on
Yeah,
sitting
Tom was on the balcony. I put my hands around his hips and then leaned over his
We're
shoulder and
looking at the
said,
stars.
"Honey,
It was
it's
beautiful.
cold. Come inside."
Come back
Come
to
to
bed. Yeah. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. What was I talking? Oh yeah, the Coochie tunnels.
Coochie tunnels. We got this bit, the Coochie tunnels.
For everyone at home, Nick's eyes just bulged out of his skull like a Looney Tune. The lenses popped out of his glasses, and he said, Coochie.
Coochie tunnels
I know.
are a series of
I'm a fan of coochie.
underground subterranean tunnels used by Vietnamese soldiers as guerrilla warfare during the Vietnam War.
Yeah, honestly, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's basically like a war memorial for them that did that.
Yeah, but you could actually go into the tunnels.
Yeah, Matthew went in there and screamed.
Yeah, some people got stuck in the Coochie
Who's
tunnels.
Matthew?
Never got out of the Coochie tunnels.
No.
Yeah,
It was raining a bit, so the Coochie tunnels were a bit wet.
the traps are pretty sick. They have some like model traps in it, and they've got these ones with I don't know, it's sort of a rectangle hole with some hinges on the sides in the middle, and it's sort of a spinning platform, long ways rectangle shape, with spikes on one side and grass on the other. So the idea being someone would step on the platform and flip,
And
and
it
just
just
like over them, and there'd be spikes above them. They'd
the
be
Viet Cong's traps were never really to kill anyone.
No,
They
they're just like the.
yeah,
Just
to make
terrify.
and break the will
fear
of the
tactics.
Americans.
Yeah, legit.
It's smart. It's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's smart. It's terrifying as
The
well.
Americans got.
But like, they
were
did.
decimated.
They were like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can beat that. You can beat that.
yeah, fine. I was liking what Nick did. He didn't say it, but then
Yeah,
Tom
and
just
then you
went
said
out
it,
and
so why not?
Yeah,
Who cares?
Sorry, man. Sorry.
you
for you.
absolute
You're welcome.
fellas.
It's fine.
Okay, we should start wrapping up the podcast soon, shouldn't
Yeah,
we?
we should start wrapping up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's hit the half an hour mark.
Vietnam was not.
that's pretty good.
You know, it was a big thing. We'll probably have more stories here and there. Not quite a subtopic, perhaps. But
Also, we're probably gonna have special guests on eventually.
Oh,
Yeah.
eventually, yes, we may have guests.
I think we should do the first few episodes with just us.
Yeah, just
yeah,
us establish
just to settle in.
establish character.
Yeah.
For those
If
of
you guys
who
could
don't
see
know,
this right now.
Oh, you'd be vomiting. Your
We'll have cameras
poor
in the
little
future.
Christian hearts would be beating so fast you'd pass out
we're all
and die.
devout Christians.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, I'm actually
I know
devout
people say it as a joke, but
I was baptized.
yeah,
I wasn't.
I was baptized as well.
My
And
sister was.
circumcised.
Alright, we gotta go.
Yeah,
All right, thank you.
We gotta go, fellas.
Thank
Fine.
you.
listening.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We need a better outro.
We need a better outro.
Tune in
Who
Okay.
next
cares?
time. for
Tune in
more
Tune in
stories.
next time for.
More stories, perhaps actual content, like better podcast maneuvers. I
Be
don't know.
wary for our shenanigans.
Ooh, viewer beware.
Maybe a bit of
You're
help.
in.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. We'll probably do one by then, maybe.
See